Hey guys, y'all ready to get this week started? Wow, what a weekend it's been. We stayed up late last night with, or pretty late, I did, with Weekend RVing. They went on late last night and we went over there and had a blast. I mean, it was pretty fun. Had a great karaoke show last night. Man, that was awesome. We had about 25 in the house all night long. It was fun. I couldn't believe it. Gave away a little cash last night on the show. And one of our morning show people won it. Victoria was over there. She actually won both wheels and got to play for a prize 2 times because the way we done it, we let the singers be on both wheels, no matter if they won the first wheel, because we were trying to get people to sing. And so it worked out great. We had a bunch of people sing and didn't have to beg nobody to get up there and sing. We had a big crowd and we just had a good time. So anyway, so I've been this morning mailing out stuff. So got all that done and ready to get the week started. How about y'all? Let's see who is in here. Nettie was first. Over the Hill RV was second. Farm Okie was third. Captain Jack Scrapper. Camping is my therapy. I see you. Must got back to work in Weekend RVing. And let's go on down. Make sure I got everybody. And that's it this morning. Slow crowd this morning, but they'll all get in here. We'll get to rolling here in just a little bit. So I guess you all had a good weekend. I talk to y'all every day. So there's Traveling Salvation coming in the door. I seen them last night at Weekend RVing as well. Man, we had a good time. I think I seen them over there this morning. There's our epic RV adventure. Michael, get ready and I'll let you come up and we're going to start promoting for the next 13 days, I guess. It runs 14. So yesterday, if that counts as one, we got 13 days to go. So also, let's see here. Oh, also, tomorrow night, we got a cool guest going to be on our show tomorrow night. We are going to have the one and only superstar, rock star, kayaker, frontline hero, nurse, and just all around awesome person. We're going to have Johnny's Journey on tomorrow night. So we're going to have a good time tomorrow night on our Video Raid live show, and that's going to be fun. I mean, I'm telling you what, that's going to be fun. I watched another one of their videos, or one of her videos this morning, and on the beach, and man, it was amazing what she come up with and how she done that. It was just great. And if you like to kayak and you've not seen her kayaking, the upgrades video, I think it's her last video she just put out. You need to go and check that out as well. I have that listed in my friends of our channel playlist, but you can go over to her channel and watch it. There's Rayleigh Creative Travel. Hey guys, Ingrid Campbell, and that's Miss Millie's mom, Ingrid. Millie coming in on a different uh, channel, but that's Miss Millie. And then Weekend RVing, I think it's James. I think he does that while he's at work. So anyway, they all got their own little channel coming in here, and I appreciate that. Millie, I've nearly got my first cup down. I hadn't had time to drink it. I've been drinking and working and watching Miss Millie and James and all that kind of good fun stuff. But yeah, we've had a good fun weekend, and it's been great. We've had a good grow on our channel, and wow, the big news. We've had two big news things probably since Thursday, Wednesday or Thursday. Miss Boxman D channel exploded after the big channel. I forgot the name of the big channel. Put out the fourth video in the series they done on Boxman D. Well, within an hour, she had grown like 200 subscribers, and wow, I hadn't even looked this morning. Let me go over there and look right now. But she is. I mean, she had. I was running, and I told y'all Saturday that I would probably be running 2 screens during the veterans thing, and I did just to keep up with it because I love Miss Box Van D, and I knew that she was going to have a crowd, and I was also a little nervous about the crowd she might be getting, so I wanted to sort of be around in case they needed some help. But Miss Box Van D has surpassed the 4,000 mark. She is 4,110 subscribers this morning, and I think she was less than 2,000 last week. I think she had 141. I think was the top in her live stream uh, yesterday. It was crazy. It was crazy, but I mean, it couldn't happen to a nicer person. Box Van D. If you guys don't have Box Van D, you need to go over there and check her out. She has a great channel. Blue Wave Odyssey helps. He sort of helps produce her lives. He helps her. That's where I got the idea for Miss Nettie to be our producer on Tuesday nights. And the reason she don't do it all the time is she gets ready for work. She's not retired, so when she comes in here in the morning, she's getting ready to go to work and sometimes at work. And so it's a little too much to do. But on Tuesday night, y'all don't see it, but Miss Nettie sits in the green room and watches for y'all's questions and sort of helps me run the show. And so Blue Wave Odyssey's been doing that for Box Van D for a while, and that's where I got the idea. Box Van D told us about it one day here on the show. So, but anyway, so the probably the biggest news of the day or the weekend was Papa Drew. Let me pull up Papa Drew this morning. And I didn't even get back. I was so busy. I didn't even get back to the real exciting part, which was later that afternoon when they started looting and really rioting instead of protesting. But let me see here. So I watched the first part. I was like number 31 when he first went live yesterday about the protesters, and it was peaceful. It was good. We had a few trolls, not trolls, but a few ugly comments in the chat, and I wasn't a moderator, but I was basically being a moderator. I could tag, and we had several of us. They had no moderators in there. Just for some reason, none of his moderators were there. But he had to break in and do this. So there was a lot of live streams running at the same time. And so a lot of the moderators were running their own thing. But anyway, we would tag Papa Drew and he would get them out. But it wasn't that bad. But that first video where there was really no violence and no damage has already had 24,000 views this morning. The second video, though, however, the second live stream, Papa Drew, I love how he done it. The first video, the first live, he talked about how, all the other we're on their own live, but the first live, it was awesome. Everybody was peaceful. It was good, and Papa Drew was bragging on them, talking about how peaceful it was. The second live, he would just tell it like it was. He said, I hate to see this, but he said they've started doing bad things, and he was honest. He was honest on both sides. But the second live stream has had 51,000 views as of just now, and Papa Drew, I think, had about 1,300 subscribers yesterday morning, and he now has nearly 1,900 subscribers. So, it's not a video it's not how you want to grow your channel. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to have something bad happen and that make your channel grow. And I know Papa Drew would agree with that. But Papa Drew could not have been any more in the center of the attention. All of that bad stuff happened 5 floors down on the street from his condominium where him and his family live. So if you hadn't seen that, you can go over there and check that out. They're up on his page this morning, and I'm sure there'll be a lot of news agencies want a copy of those if they can get them. So, Papa Drew was super reporter this weekend. I'm proud for him, and I know you guys all are too. So, anyway, y'all can go check that out. So, Michael, are you ready to come up here and talk about the big reveal this weekend? I'm excited about that. We went over and bought us 3 shirts. There you go, Michael. If you got a minute to come up, and we can talk about what's going on and see if we can't get some more support there. So, Michael and Wayward Wags and Happy Place Diaries kicked off their fundraiser for the veterans. It's an awesome deal, and I'll let him tell you about it. But I had told him a couple weeks ago that Dirt Road Missions would get involved, and so that however we could. And he said, "Hey, come buy a shirt." And so we went over there and bought a shirt, 3 of them. So here's the man himself. You ready? So how about it, Rock?
There's virtually no lag between YouTube and StreamYard right now on your live stream, which is usually there's like that 30-second lag,
Yeah, there's not much. There's just a couple seconds.
I mean, I'm typing in a comment and you're replying to it like almost like that, which is I've never seen before with StreamYard and YouTube.
For one, that's a record. I usually never notice the chat that quick.
I know that too. That too. So
that's what Miss Nettie's for.
Hang on, I got to move the camera here a little bit. There we go. What?
So I looked this morning. Let me look again. And you guys are up to 54 items sold. And but the 54 items, of course, don't count the donations, I'm sure. So are y'all where you want? Now, I'm sure you're not where you want to be. Are y'all about on pace for what y'all projected? Wait a minute. First, let's tell what we're talking about. Some people in here may not know what we're talking about.
Okay. All right. Well, let me move the camera back since Talon decided to move away. There we go. So, in all the excitement of yesterday, we also launched a kickoff campaign to raise money for a local veterans charity, and that charity happens to be headquartered in Durham, North Carolina, and their name is Vets to Vets United. Really cool. What they do is they take dogs who are really slated to be euthanized. They're in shelters, and they're slated to be put to sleep for no other reason than nobody wants them. So they take those dogs and rescue them, and they pair them with the veteran who needs a service dog. Then they spend 2 years training both the dog and the veteran on how to handle the dog. So at the end of that 2-year period, it's actually really cool. Not only do you have a fully trained service dog, but the veterans are actually qualified and receive a certificate to be a service dog trainer. So
it's a win-win, ain't it?
It's all free to the veteran. And the way that this organization does it, it only costs $10,000 over that whole 2-year period to train the dog, and all the care for the dog, the dog food, vet visits, service dog vests, leads, toys for the dog, all that stuff is all part of that 10 grand.
Did you hear toys?
And Talon's come back over here now. Hi, baby. So
Talon heard you talking about.
You see her nose in the bottom corner. I got to move the camera again so everybody can see the star of the show. Hi. So, So that's the organization. And the cool thing too about it is the organization was founded by um, a veterinarian. That's where the one part of the vet. The only military affiliation she had was her father was a Tuskegee Airman. Now he wasn't one of the original Tuskegee Airmen from World War II, but he was a Tuskegee Airman. And he was a B-52 bomber pilot. And hey, Jerry from Happy Place Diaries in here. Hey, buddy.
He can get up here if he wants.
Yeah, come on up.
Let me come back over here and drop the link.
So it's and for those of you who weren't on the live streams last night, first of all, and again, I'm not trying to hawk for my channel or anybody else's channel that's involved in this, but go back and watch the 3 live streams. It's an hour and a half total, 30 minutes, so 30-minute chunks. Wayward Wags, Our Epic RV Adventure, and Happy Place Diaries. The only reason I'm asking you to do that is we show you all the information about the charity. We do interviews with each one of those live streams. There is an interview with a veteran who has been saved, and to be quite frank, by this organization.
It actually saves 2 people.
Yeah,
it saves 2.
It saves 2. It saves 2.
Saves 2, yeah. Well, if you have a dog, you really don't have a dog. You have a furry human. Because we treat them like babies, and so it saves 2. So it's a win-win. Really, it is.
Yeah, and to be honest, there's Jerry's chin.
Hey, Jerry.
Hey, I'm on my phone, so I've never done this on the phone before.
Oh.
Let me see how I can. Is that better?
Oh, yeah, you're rocking right now.
Yeah. So
you can get something to go over this right here.
I know, right? Go find Teresa. So, yeah, there you go. That's better. So go back and watch all 3 of the live streams when you can, because, like I said, there's a veteran story, from a veteran you've never met. So it's not my story, it's not Jerry's story or Dustin from Wayward Wags story. It's actually a veteran who was helped by this organization. And then to top it off, in Jerry's live stream, he actually interviewed the founder of the organization as well. So highly encourage you to go back and watch it. And honestly, and Shelly just mentioned this, and that's probably a good idea. These vets, probably watching to see if anybody even cares. So again, if they can get a good view count on these videos, it might help them feel a little bit better about themselves too. I don't know. Again, I'm not hawking for us to view. Really, what I want you to do is go to our video, or if you look, I posted a link on our Facebook page last night to go order the T-shirts, and you can order and or donate money outright, and 100% of your donations go straight to the charity, and 100% of the profits from the T-shirts go straight to the charity. And
it's easy. It's an easy purchase checkout. I mean, I done it about 5 minutes before I was supposed to go live.
Yeah, it's really easy. And we also have a very special gift for the top 2 donors once this campaign's over. And there's only 13 days left. So time's ticking. And we had some confusion last night with some people, so I wanted to make this clear. When you order your T-shirts, if you want a T-shirt, none of them are printed and shipped until after this campaign is over. Because I heard some people say, well, I'm going to buy a T-shirt, and if I like it, I'll buy another one. You're not going to have that chance. That's not how it works. If you want a T-shirt and a hoodie and a long sleeve shirt, you need to order them now. You can make multiple orders, but after the 2 weeks is over, that's it. We're not printing out anymore ever. And
until next year, and we get a new style.
Well, that's kind of
so.
If we do good on this campaign, then the 3 of us have already talked that we might consider doing this something once a year or something. Pick a different charity and that kind of stuff. it's important. Somebody asked in the chat, do you have to buy a T-shirt?
Nope.
No, go to the T-shirt link and just scroll down, and you'll see a box that you could type in the amount that you want to donate, and you could donate that way too. You could go directly to Vets to Vets United if you want to, but what we'd like for people to do is go through our link so that we can see who's doing it and how much this campaign is raising. If you do it through Vets to Vets United, we don't have visibility on that. And again, it's not about us. Go.
Well, you'd like to know if you meet your goal.
Yeah.
Well, we'd love to meet the goal, and also for the top donors, if you donate your money straight to Vets, we won't know. So it's the top donor in our campaign. So that's the only thing. And again, we're 100% transparent because Vets to Vets United has the link, the admin side link on the T-shirts, so they see how much money we're raising. Right. So it's not like, we're going to be, giving them what we whatever we want. It's 100% transparent. And
I got an email this morning that they had sold enough shirts that they would be printed. So
yeah, and that number's low. That number's like 18 shirts. So that number's low. I will tell you right now, overall, just from last night, we're close to $1,000 raised, which is awesome. But our goal is $10,000.
Yeah. So look, guys, there were 54 shirts sold when we started this morning. Be great if we could add to that number today. That'd be awesome. And a lot of you, I know, probably already bought shirts. We done bought shirts, and so if y'all get a chance, help them out. We'd like to help them reach that goal for sure.
And really, the big thing that you could do is share those links with your friends.
Yeah.
Just because the shirt says RVers supporting veterans doesn't mean you got to be an RVer to wear the shirt.
Right.
And we said it last night during the live streams. And like Michael said, it's not about pimping, our 3 channels. But if you want some context on what this is all about, you kind of got to watch those live streams and listen to those veterans that we talked to, and listen to Dr. Morse when I interviewed her, and the inspiration that she had to do to even create this organization. Really, really phenomenal. And I've had the opportunity, to talk with her a couple of times over the last 2 weeks. And every time I talk to her, it's inspiring. But so go back and watch those 3 live streams just for some context, but share those links with your friends, because that's how we're going to multiply this fundraiser out. If we rely on just the same folks that come into our chat, we value every one of you. We won't meet our goal. Right. But if you all just tell a friend, if 12 people tell a friend, now we've got 24, and if those 24, then we're at 48, and it just starts. The little pebble in the pond starts creating waves on the other side, and that's kind of what we're striving for.
Yeah, even if you don't mention it up on the screen, run the link in your chat when you do your live stream. That helps. And then somebody may ask, "Hey, what's that link?" Don't take about 2 minutes to explain it.
Yeah.
Now, I made a Facebook post last night on our Facebook page that shows the pictures of the front and the back of the T-shirt, the link to the where you can get the T-shirt or donate money, and also the links to each of the 3 live streams. So if you want to go to my Facebook page, there's really one post right there with all the information. So you can either click on those links to watch the videos yourself if you want to, or you can share that out pretty easy as well, because like I said, it has a picture of the front and the back of the shirt, and the different shirt styles you can get. So all the stuff we showed last night in the live stream is pretty much in that one post. Check that out. Share it out as much as you can with your friends. friends, family. And again, like I said in the live stream, let's do this like Chicago does voting. Come, buy early, buy often.
Yeah, and the same
Hey,
thing. You
I
go
got a
to
call from Papa Drew. I'm going to mute you guys for a second.
Right. Yeah.
you could go to my Facebook. Same thing. All the links are there. I think Dustin, he's got it all up on Wayward Wags. And again, we checked our egos at the door on this, and if you choose to use Wags's links, it's not like an affiliate program where Michael's getting something, we're getting nothing out of this other than the satisfaction of helping our fellow veterans out. And again, go back and watch those live streams. They're short. I mean, it's an hour and a half, but they're a half hour each. And I tell you what, if you've never, and Gary, try this one time. If you've never done a half hour live stream, it's incredibly fast. That half hour goes and it's gone. I kept watching my timer and it's like, oh, we got to wrap this thing up. And we just
I can't
started.
imagine, because we done been on just real quickly 27 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, it was over before it started. I was like, oh my goodness, we have so much information to put out. And, and there we were. So, but yeah, it's a great cause. And we definitely want to encourage everybody to, and then on my live stream tonight, we'll be mentioning it again. We're not going to turn the live stream into, not every live stream is going to be a fundraiser. But we'll mention it again. We'll put some links up again tonight.
So we sold another one since we've been on.
Oh, cool. And then, I know Dustin and Michael and myself, we all have a video coming out within the next week. That's going to introduce you again to the 21 channels that were involved, and you'll get to see who they are again, because we broke them up in the live streams. But our videos will have all 21 channels. So it was a 21 channel collaboration.
Thanks, Thrifty Angela. Thrifty Angela just went and bought a shirt.
Who's that?
Thrifty Angela. She's in the chat. She just went and bought a shirt.
Cool. And you know what? We already got shirts from the company that at least the 21 channels did. And I got mine. Well, we were out of town for a week, but I got mine yesterday when I got home. And boy, I tell you, it's a quality shirt. You're going to like the shirt that you get. It's not.
They're good shirts.
Huh?
They're good shirts. Me and my wife just bought the unisex shirts, and a lot of times the ladies' shirts, you just never know how they fit. And my wife, she said, I'd just rather have just a simple plain T-shirt. And then my son's always wanting these long sleeve T-shirts.
Well, my wife likes the long sleeve shirts, and we got a long sleeve and a short sleeve. We actually bought 4 of them, and yeah, we didn't get our shirts free either. We bought them. In fact, we bought them more than once. But yeah, they are a good quality, nice, shirt that's going to last a while. So
yeah, I've used Custom Ink. That's who we're using for this. I've used Custom Ink for years for other organizations. They make great products. I'm looking over here at the comments. Got a couple of questions. Lucky Dog moderator wants to know, were all 21 channels involved vets? Yes, they were all veteran charities. And if you watch all 3 videos, there's a video clip from each one of them in there. And then Doreen wants to know, is there a way to contact YouTube for support? And I guess she's still having a problem with her channel.
Well, yeah.
There's no phone number to call. There's an email, and there's like a message board type thing that may or may not even respond to you ever. And I hate to say that, but that's kind of it.
What's sad is her new page was on live this morning in the chat, and I just now noticed that it wasn't there.
Yeah, she said it. She just said it died, went away.
So we've sold 1 shirt, Michael, since we've been live.
That's what Shelly just told me. I was actually just talking to Papa Drew, so not to change real quick off of that. He He's gained over 200 subscribers last night, and his second video got demonetized.
Why?
The message he got was, it said it was not advertiser friendly. But here's the funny thing. When you go to a live stream, y'all notice this on a page who's monetized, you see an ad before you ever see the live stream. So they already played ads on this thing. And now they may not play ads for all 51,000 views, but they played a lot of ads before they demonetized it. So I wonder if he gets paid for the ads they did run, or if he's just out of luck altogether. I don't know.
I don't want to be a
The video did.
Well, it's just not fair. If you're going to show the good, you have to show the bad, which is exactly what Papa Drew did.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
you notice the good video stayed on, but the bad didn't.
yeah, that's true. That's true. It did.
And I'm not being political here, guys, but you got to show both sides.
Yeah, well, again, YouTube is a private company, so it's not a First Amendment thing or anything like that. They choose what content they allow on their platform, and if you don't like it, then you don't have to participate.
Yeah, and I agree with that. I agree. If I had a private company, I wouldn't want anybody telling me how to run it, and I give them that. I just don't think that's fair. But
I
we
agree.
enjoy the benefits of YouTube, so we have to, play by the rules, and I understand that.
Yeah. So we need one more T-shirt sale, according to Shelley, to hit $1,000.
So somebody's got to buy a T-shirt
or a donation. Either one's fine.
Is that you?
Hey, sweetie.
And
I'm not talking to you, Michael.
Gary, did your video, your karaoke video, get taken down?
It did. We had a little technical difficulties, but it'll get put back up.
Okay, because I had it running in the background when I came out this morning. It said that video has been removed for policy violations. So I figured somebody must have played some music.
Yeah, just that's life. But I haven't got the email to get it put back up. But it's just a procedure.
Yeah. Luckily, it's not a painful procedure.
We had about 30 come back in, which is about how many we had, and we had a good night. We went on about 2 hours. Hour and a half. Hey, Johnny Journey, I was talking about you. All right, Johnny Journey, you can Mel Nettie, Living Free Zip Codeless, has dropped a link, or she can drop a link. You can go to the T-shirt page and either just donate, or you can buy a shirt or shirts with an S, shirts. The profit from the shirts goes to the cause. You can do both. You can donate only, and they get 100% of the money. You can buy a shirt, and the profit from it goes to it. Or you can buy a shirt and donate. So, whatever you want to do.
And Doreen, I don't have an email. I don't know the email address, if there even is one for YouTube support. I think it's just a message board. If you, it'd be like YouTube community support or something like that. If you Google it. And as far as the T-shirts go, and in raising money, and a lot of people are rounding up to just to make it an even number on their purchase, and a few people are rounding way up.
I've seen some $100 tips on there, not tips, but $100 donations.
Right. So you can, if you want one of those, because we didn't really mention it here. The award, I guess, for the top two donators are 2 custom-made wood-burn plaques that Dustin from Wayward Wags makes, and so it's a one-of-a-kind piece of art. It'll have your name or your channel name or whatever you want put on it. If you want just to have your names of your family put on it, or name of your channel, whatever you want to put on it is what will get put on it for you. And so how much that plaque's gonna, how much you're gonna have to donate for that plaque, I don't know. Probably in a few days.
More than the person under you.
Yeah, well, at least $1 more than the person under you. So maybe
And
by
really,
the end of the week
it's
or
just
something.
a way. It's just a
Yeah.
way to say thank you.
Yeah.
You know,
So maybe
it's
by
not
the end of
really
the
an award
yeah.
because you can't really earn it. I mean, we're just wanting to reach out and recognize folks that go big on this, and we thought it was fair, and it's not something that we want you to compete over. Um, Although a little friendly competition never hurt, you know, but we just we became um, really uh, overwhelmed by some of the stories that we were hearing about this organization and the impact that it has, and so the longer we went, the more we thought, nah, because we at first we had a kind of a smaller goal, and then we thought, can we support a whole team, and then when we got the dollar amount of what that cost, then we really said, we could do this. Our community is big enough. It's strong enough. It's you know I don't want to start writing checks for anybody, but we've seen how generous our community has been, and so we wanted to maybe reach out and Levi's playing with little Woody here. Hey, howdy, hey. Um,
So
but
we sold 2 more shirts, and some donations were made on top of that. So good
good.
deal.
Well, we appreciate everyone, and again, it's going to be something that you all are going to be able to help celebrate with us, when we do that. So you'll get to see the results, and you saw it last night in the live streams, or when you watch them on the replay, you get to see just how it's not like if you give to, I know you dropped it. Hold on, I'll pick it up. You get when you donate to some of the big organizations, they'll send you a T-shirt or maybe a sticker or something like that, but you never really get to see where your money's going. And this one, you absolutely get to see, where your money's going to go. We're going to show you, you know.
So
So,
while y'all are up here and we're having fun, we're gonna spin the wheel and somebody might win $5 or some money to buy a shirt. So let's see. While we got y'all up here, I think we can do everything. Cause we're only on for an hour today, so I gotta keep her rolling.
your other hat went that way. I'll get Woody's hat in a second. Hold on, I got to grab Woody's hat here. It fell down.
So let's go over here and open up the wheel. Everybody comment in the chat if you want to be on the wheel. While we're getting ready, I've got some sad news to pass along. I just let me go back to stop the screen and let me just tell all y'all. So Jerry just texted me and didn't want to come up. He texted me and I asked about Diana and he said that the hospice people is saying that Miss Diana, unless she gets a miracle, will probably be going to her retirement home. Because she is ready to go. She'll probably be leaving us within 24 hours. So she's been asleep for 3 days. So she's not been in any pain. And so just continue to pray for Jerry and that family. And like I said, I've said every day, Diana wants us to keep going, but we can keep praying at the same time. So when I talked to Diana, she wanted us all to keep moving on and keep doing. And so that's how we can honor her, and that's how we can love on that family. So, uh, So continue to pray for Jerry and Diana and that family. So I just wanted to pass that along because we don't have very much time today. And so I'm gonna get that out there and go, move on. So anyway, so let's spin the wheel and get us a winner. And maybe somebody will win $5 and buy a shirt with it or something. Y'all don't have to. I'm just throwing that out there. All right. So has everybody commented on the chat? Only an hour on Sundays and Mondays. RB Ashton and April. We have channels that follow us that we like to raid. So let me find my. All right.
I am Buzz Lightyear.
Has everybody? I know that ain't right. We got more people in there than that. It's a growing. Let me refresh this page, make sure I've got it up to date.
Who is that?
Participants? All right. This is looking more like it right here. Copy. And come back over here to the wheel. Wow, what a wheel. All right. Let me delete Daydream About Nice Things. Let me save it so y'all can see. All right. Make sure your name is on the wheel. Everybody's name on the wheel. The last name down there is Thrifty Angela. The one under RV Ashton April. So everybody check the wheel out. Is everybody on the wheel? So everybody look. At 9:43, I'm going to spin this wheel. Everybody look. Make sure you're on it. Our Epic RV Adventure. How come y'all are not on it?
Because it's not in the chat. It's okay.
Nope, I got
Give somebody else a chance to win.
No, I got you on it now.
I mean, is Hannah or Happy Place camping in here? Because there is. I don't even see the point in doing
Hey,
this.
Victoria won twice last night. James,
Really?
you don't want to be on the wheel? Well, see, we normally only let people in once. James, you were on the wheel? I didn't. Did you mean take me off the wheel, James? Normally we only let you in once per day. Happy Place Camping laughing at you, Michael. Normally we only let you in once per day, and that's the way we do the morning show. But on karaoke, if you sing, you get to be on both wheels, no matter if you win on the first wheel. So that's the incentive we give to our singers to sing. So I think, do y'all understand that James wanted to be took off the wheel? I think spell check got involved there. All right, I'm taking him off. That's what I'm understanding. Some people don't like to be on it. All right, so here we go. Oh, Happy Place Diaries is not on there. Happy Place Camping is. Well, we got to get Happy Place Diaries.
Well, when I bounced onto StreamYard, I think I closed out my YouTube. So that probably took me off the because I'm doing it on my phone. I don't. That mine?
All right. Happy Place Diary. All right, I took you off, James. All right, let's shuffle this wheel. Timer 2. Get all shuffled up. And here we go. We're going to spin and get us a player.
Spinning the wheel.
Hey, artist on the road. Good deal. All right, so let's go over to the prize wheel. Let's open up the prize wheel. Open. All right, now I got to do my spiel for all the sponsors on the prize wheel. So we have Camp More Worry Less decal from Camping Is My Therapy. We have some $5 cash PayPal, some $5 PayPal cash prizes on there from Over the Hill RV. We have a $25 Amazon card from Our Crazy RV Life. We have a Captain Jack package. You win the sticker automatically, but if you want to donate $20 to Weekend RVing, you will get a Captain Jack package, which will be a mug, a coolie, a hole. You can step up on that one, in other words. So we also have a bottle of award-winning hot sauce from Rev Tommy. We have a handmade charm from Mary Jones. We have a slot dog, and we have a curler dog on there, donated by Silver State K9. Curler dog is the cheap version of slot dog. All right. We have a custom set of nails donated by Mel Nettie Living Free Zip Codeless. And we have a Blue Wave package, which is 2 keychains that has bottle openers on it. And we have a Blue Wave sticker that is included with that package. You get all that if you win. So I think that is all the prizes. So let's see here. Artist on the road. Let's see what you have won. Let's shuffle up the prizes and spin that wheel. Oh, that's still a good prize, but you nearly won the big one. So Mary Jones, the handmade, which is awesome. I love handmade stuff. If y'all guys are doing this wheel, you always have to click remove on your prize and then go up here and hit save if you're keeping your prize wheel saved. So anytime you make a change, if y'all are using this prize wheel or either of these wheels, anytime you make a change, you have to save it. So, artist on the road, email me and I will get with. Wait a minute. No, I tell you what, do. Artist on the road, you need to email me and I'll send you Mary Jones's email, and she's going to mail that directly to you. So, how about that? That was a little exciting, wasn't it? I think
That's
all
cool.
of our prizes are good. The $25 Amazon card, I mean, get real, right? That's cool. But I love handmade stuff. It means a lot to me. And so that's cool as well. Really, handmade stuff is worth more. So anyway, we got endless RVing in here.
Endless RVing, that's got to be MJ.
Yep. Always.
Good morning, MJ.
So MJ up drinking coffee with us. Does MJ drink coffee? Is coffee on their list?
It can't be. I guess it wouldn't be a violation.
I got to get back over there. I have missed a couple of their lives. I tell you, some of the best lives they have is when they have, is it Matt, the RV guy?
Yeah,
that jumps
Matt's
up
great.
and down all the time. He's a hoot. And, MJ and them are crazy as well. But when you add that whole mix, it comes into quite a show. So let's go up here and see if we have gained any more.
We have.
Wow.
I just finished. Yep. I think we've gained. I think we've made about a little over $100.
I think we've done 5 transactions since we've been live. So
yeah, I think we made a little over $100 since since you brought us up here on your screens, that's good. We need to average about $650 a day in order to meet our goal. So that's why we asked you guys to share it out, because we're not asking you guys to share to foot the the expense of this goal. We're just asking you to share it out, because if you share it out to, let's see, how many people in here? About 30 probably.
Yeah, we got 25.
Okay, and you share it out with 25 of your friends. 25 times 25 is a whole lot of people. Half of them buy a T-shirt. Man, we'll be at the goal before no time.
Oh yeah, there's Papa Drew in the house.
Yeah.
Hey, so Michael, give a 1-minute spiel on what we're talking about. We have a lot of new people that just come in. So
Okay.
1-minute spiel.
So real quick, Happy Place Diaries came up with this idea to raise money for a veterans charity, and he brought us and Wayward Wags on board to kind of chair this effort. And we picked an organization called Vets to Vets, which is veterinarians to veterans, and they provide shelter dogs. They train them to be service dogs and give them to vets for free. That includes food, vet bills, accessories, whole 9 yards, whole shooting match. And so we're trying to raise enough money to provide one service dog team. It takes about 2 years and $10,000 to train a team. So we're trying to raise $10,000 by selling T-shirts and also taking straight up donation. And Nettie just dropped the link. You can go to that customink.com website and you can buy a T-shirt and or make a donation. The donations, 100% of the donations go straight to the charity. 100% of the profits from the T-shirts go to the charity. Nobody's making any money off of this at all, except for the T-shirt maker. They're making a little bit of money on making the T-shirts, but I'm not making money. Jerry's not making money. Dustin's not making money. Nobody's making money on this. Except Vets to Vets is going to make this be the big beneficiary. And they're struggling right now because of COVID. With fundraisers being canceled and everything else, the original organization that we were going to help, which is the organization I got my service dog from, they actually went under because they just didn't have the funds and the resources to stay afloat once all the fundraising activities got canceled. So we want to keep these guys afloat, not only afloat, but we want to keep them, active in the community and growing. So help us do that, please.
Yeah, so we've done 5 transactions since we've been live. Let me check one more time. I appreciate y'all helping them out, everybody in here. I know not everybody gets our subscribers to everybody's channel. That's one reason I wanted to. We'll be sharing the links on here every day till it's over. And we'll bring Michael and Jerry and whoever back in, and every few days anyway, to at least talk about it. Hey, another thing I thought about, Papa Drew got ripped on that last video, but he still gets the benefit of all the subscribers. So, I mean, even though he got ripped on the video, say he shows another one that the side that YouTube will allow, he still gains all that time. So,
that not only that, but I talked to Drew last night. He got his watch hours for the year in a half hour.
Yeah.
So even if you only count the one they allowed to be monetized, that's a win. I mean, a lot of people would kill for a 21,000 view video.
Yeah, don't cry for Drew. He's doing okay. Hey, real quick, one thing that Michael didn't fail to mention, but with that $10,000, and this is why the funding is important, especially now. Because they made it very clear that, funding is everything for a nonprofit. The veteran gets free veterinary care for that dog for the life of the dog, as long as they're funded. So that's one less thing that the veteran has to worry about, is taking care of the dog. Once they have it, as long as there's funding. Now, she said that in the 8 years that they've been an organization, there's only been 1 year that they couldn't fund that. And she's really afraid that this year might be one of those years, because of, everything that's going on. And so our fundraiser has been, real timely for them. But I know I have two dogs, and I know what that vet bill is like every year. Just to keep them healthy. God forbid something goes, something happens to them, but they get that free veterinary care um, through Vets to Vets United because they are licensed veterinarians. Um, so that's just something else that to think about when you're considering your donation or buying a shirt is that funding it's protracted out a long way.
Right.
It's not just a flash in the pan, but that's budgeted money that goes out a long way for the life of that veteran and the dog.
So we'll
For
drop
what
a
it's
link
worth.
for Bob's Adventure. So we're gonna go raid him in about 5 or 6 minutes. So we'll do Bob's Adventure. Don't forget, guys, Bob's Adventures is next. Then we have uh Van Life with Gina Payne's gonna do a live this morning right after Bob's Adventures. Then we're gonna have Roy and Becky doing theirs. Then we're supposed to have, I think, if I understood correctly, Burning Up the Roads is going to do their very first live after Roy and Becky. So we got the morning goes right into the evening. So a lot of people getting in the morning show. So anyway, y'all, if you got time, listen and work or whatever, but support those as well. Well, let me
Absolutely.
just,
And Gary, thanks for having us on and give us an opportunity to talk about this too. I appreciate it, buddy.
well,
Oh yeah.
we got 5 transactions. I don't know how much money that is, but we got 5. We went from 54 items sold to 59. So maybe that helped y'all out some.
Oh, every penny helps.
Every
Yeah.
penny helps.
Yeah. Well, good deal, guys. Well, I appreciate y'all coming up talking about it, and we'll get y'all back on as it goes on, and we'll keep dropping the links every day. So,
Yeah, really appreciate the time, Gary. This is a worthwhile effort, and
oh
we
yeah.
appreciate any time we can get.
Well,
Yeah.
good deal.
Any time with the mayor of YouTube is a good time.
Yeah.
Ain't no mayor here. Papa Drew's the man. Papa Drew is the mayor of YouTube. Papa Drew owns it right now. When you leapfrog the rock star Box Van D in the breaking news, when you leapstar her, you're the real deal. Because Box Van D is the real deal.
Yeah.
So
Well,
I
it's like I tell everybody, you're one video away,
yep.
and look at what Drew did with one live stream away, even. So
Yep.
yeah.
It's all about being at the right place at the right time.
And I'll tell you, I know you got to go, but Drew can have it. I'd rather not be in that right place right now.
Oh yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Drew, keep the camera rolling, but you couldn't pay me enough to be there.
Yeah. Drew really actually was the perfect place as far as safety and being right in the middle of it. Could anybody have been in a better place as far
Yeah.
as catching the action?
Catching the action, but you're not going to convince me that LA is the better place.
Yeah. All right, guys. I'll let y'all off and I'll tell everybody bye and we're gonna go raid Bob's Adventures.
All right, thank you. Appreciate
See
it.
ya.
See you guys. See you, Michael. I appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
We'll keep plugging and promoting. See you, man.
Bye.
All right, guys. I appreciate y'all helping them out. I'll check one more time. Yep. So that was good. I appreciate y'all supporting that. And those that may not have had a chance today, maybe you'll get a chance before 13 days. So they done a 14-day total and it started yesterday. So we're down to 13 days. So I'd like to help them get that. And that's going to be really awesome. So this is another one of our 1 hour days. So we're going to head on over. Tomorrow we'll go back to 2 hours. It's only on Sunday and Monday do we do 1 hour. We won't be cutting the show anymore as far as the time. If somebody comes on after us, we'll just keep going because I know y'all like to do 2 hours, and it's really with everything that we do, it's hard to do in 1 hour. So, but that gives 1 hour. I love supporting other channels, so but we'll keep it at 2 hours, 5 days a week, and 1 hour on the other 2 days, and that'll work. And so, all right, guys, let's go raid Bob's Adventure. Let's give him a big crowd. There's 23. There was 25. Some of y'all done started heading out. Let's go over there and raid Bob's Adventure and let him have. He's interviewing somebody that produces something. He told me, and I slap forgot, and I hate that. Hey, tomorrow we're going to talk about a new show, a new YouTube show that some people in our community is going to do. It's going to be awesome. You're going to love it, and we're going to have them up here to talk about it tomorrow. And tomorrow night, Johnny's Journey will be on our Video Raid Live show. So you don't want to miss that either. So, all right. Love you guys. Let's go raid Bob.